Today we're making udon noodle stir fry with chicken. Let me show you how to make this easy and tasty dinner. The ingredients we need today: 1 pound of chicken breast, half cabbage, 1 bell pepper, and 1 head of broccoli. Also need some ginger and 4 cloves of garlic. First of all, let's work on the chicken. Slice the chicken. Different than beef, chicken is actually very tender, so when you cut it, just follow the grain, keep it nice and long. If you cut it across the grain instead, after stir fry, it will break into small pieces. Next, we're going to season the chicken with salt, sugar, freshly ground black pepper, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, cornstarch, and a little bit of water. Then mix everything together really well. This is the key to have a very tender chicken. Set the meat aside. We're going to do some cutting. Mince the garlic. Then slice the ginger. After that, cut into thin strips. Set them aside for stir fry later on. Next, I'm going to cut half of the cabbage. I like to cut off the center stem part first, then cut into quarter, then cut into small strips. Put the cabbage strip on the plate, then let's work on the broccoli. Cut the end off, then cut the crown into small pieces. For this recipe, I like to cut it even smaller than bite size. Next is the bell pepper. Circle around the stem with the knife. Remove the stem, then cut the bell pepper into thin strips. Here's one trick about a stir fry, especially when you have multiple ingredients. The timing is the key. Different ingredients requires a different cooking time. It will make it a lot easier if you separate them instead of mixing all the vegetables together. Now let's look at the noodle. I'm using udon noodle today. It's thicker, very nice texture, and also the sauce and the flavor stays on pretty well. First, we're going to cook the noodle. If the noodle is all stuck together, just use the chopsticks gently spread them. A quick cooking about a couple of minutes is enough, then drain it. Use the same water, adding a little bit salt, cooking oil. We're going to blanch the broccoli. This step ensures the broccoli to taste fresh and look very green. Again, a quick blanch about a couple of minutes, then take them out. Once this is done, we're ready to stir fry. In a heated dry pan, adding oil. Gently swirl the pan so that the oil coated the side. Now dropping the chicken. Cornstarch makes the chicken sticky, so you want to quickly spread the chicken. Let every piece get heated and pan fry it evenly in the oil. If you feel it's too dry, you can also add a little extra oil. Keep stir frying. Do this for about 2 minutes until the chicken is not pink anymore. Then take the meat out and set it aside. Next, we're going to stir fry the vegetables. Adding oil in the same pan, dropping the ginger and the garlic. Use medium-low heat, cook it till it's aromatic. Then turn the heat back to high and drop in the cabbage. Out of the 3 vegetables we have today, cabbage takes the longest time to cook. That's why it goes in the first. Keep stir frying. We want every piece to be heated evenly. To speed up the process, we can actually use a little bit of water. The steam helps to soften the cabbage. Once the water is cooked off, the vegetable should be ready. You don't want to overcook the cabbage either because it will get soggy. Now we can pour the chicken back into the pan. Stir fry for about another half a minute. Then we're going to add in the broccoli. Since we already blanched the broccoli, this is why it goes in the second. Toss it around for another half a minute. This is mainly to make sure all the flavors are blended well together. We want to keep the bell pepper fresh and crunchy, so it goes last together with the udon noodle. To mix the noodle, I like to use two wooden spatulas. They are less sharp, won't break the noodle easily. Also, the trick is to start from the bottom. This is how to keep the noodle intact while mixing it really well. Keep tossing and mixing. Do this for about a half a minute, then we can season the noodle. For seasoning, we're using salt, dark soy sauce for the color, and the light soy sauce. Then continue tossing and mixing. At this point, our main job is to mix everything and blend all the flavors together, especially not to miss any noodle. Do this for about 1 minute, then this delicious udon noodle stir fry is ready. This is one of my to-go recipe when I have a really busy schedule. All nutritions in one plate. I hope you like this recipe. I'll see you next time.